What is up, you guys? I haven't uploaded a video in super long, but we're just gonna get into it. So this is the set that I wanted to do. I used the colors that were in the palette, and I am using my new brushes that are coming out very soon, I promise. So the brushes that I used was the number 1, and I'm using my 11mm. Oh my god, I've tried all types of brushes, and this one right here, let me tell you, I am obsessed. Like, all the brushes that I've tried before, either they come with the bristles like separated already before I even try them, or like when I'm already applying the product or any gel, the brushes like tend to like separate on their own. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but these brushes right here, sis, not only are they freaking pink and gold, like, are you kidding me? They are so good, I promise you. And I'm just not telling you because it is my brand Brat Lab, but I promise you, you're gonna love them. Like, they're so like, the material feels so durable. The brush itself feels like strong as fuck. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss, but because I know maybe younger age people might be watching me or watching this video, but I promise you guys, that's how I am. I cuss sometimes too much, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch my videos, because I did see previous comments saying you cuss too much, this and that too much, and I'm like, girl, if you don't like my videos, then you don't have to watch me. Okay, but enough of that. So the first thing that I did, so the set you guys seen was inspired by Pinterest. I literally just searched up pink Halloween nails, and it's funny because I've actually done these nails before on a client, but I decided to redo them because the first time that I tried on my client, like, honestly, it was not my best work. Like, we were struggling so much with the drawings because, again, we were using bad brushes. But these brushes, oh my gosh, after the second try that I did these sets, like, I am obsessed. So yeah, the first color that I'm using, it's actually 999 by Brat Lab, number 13. Sis, I love the color of this gel. Like, black, it's so it's not too pigmented. I mean, it is pigmented, but like, there's some blacks that it's a little too pigmented and like too thick, so sometimes when you like cure it, it might not cure, or it cures but it like wrinkles. So that's sometimes why. And my color, like, it's thick. Like, look at it, not thick, it's pigmented. Look at it, you can see in the video, but it's not too like not pigmented where you can like literally see through it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it makes sense. But that's the color that I'm using, and on the thumb I'm just writing "No, you hang up." And let me tell you, sis, I'm not on that part yet already, but I am gonna basically talk about it. So right here, okay, yes, so here I am. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, so I'm drawing this sparkle, and the way that I do the sparkle, when I used to like first do the sparkles, like, I would struggle so much, but the way that I feel like helped me so much was by using my dotting tool, doing a tiny little circle, and then with the fine brush, again, I am using my 11mm, my number 1 brush, and look at it, just look how easy I basically drag out the little circle. Super light-handed, not too heavy-handed, because if you're too heavy-handed, you're gonna make the stroke a little too thick, and you want the sparkle to be as thin as possible. And then once I did the 4 little lines, I went ahead and went over the little dot that I did with my dotting tool, and it gave it a little more definition to it, and you guys can see I did that. And then another thing that I did want to say is I did not add base coat, just because I wanted to skip that step, but I highly recommend it, because sometimes some gels, if you don't add the base coat, they tend to like spread out, and I've noticed that with some of the colors. And again, here I didn't do it just because I wanted to skip that step, and I feel like I can work a little faster. And if you are like a beginner and you tend to take a little longer and you don't add base coat, the gel will spread, and it's like you're gonna have to start over. So I highly recommend for you to use your base coat. If you don't know what base coat is for, it's so it could be an adhesive to the gel, so it helps the gel last longer. And if you're doing a manicure, it is a base for the manicure, so it could protect your natural nails. Okay, so here it is what I was talking about. See how I like did another dot on top of the sparkle? That just made it look even more cuter. Okay, so I'm out of breath. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna let you guys see what I do. I'm not gonna talk too much. Or maybe I am. I don't know. But okay, so here I'm drawing my phone. So my phone is a brick phone, you know, like back in the day. I don't know if these even existed, but this is a brick phone, okay? Like I looked at the picture and I seen that it was a phone, but I don't know like the form of the phone. So I just decided to do a brick phone. So you can see here I'm doing basically like an L, and then I'm doing like a brick C. So you're gonna see me do like a brick C. Hopefully that makes sense. And then from there, let me just let you guys see this part. So and then this pink is actually from LA. Who sent me this? One of the big companies sent this to me like a long time ago. I try to like tag them in my pictures, and I can't even find their Instagram. So I don't know if they like no longer is this business. I think it's like LA Addict or something like that. Okay, so here I outlined the phone with my super thin brush again using my 999, and I'm just gonna go ahead and outline that, and then I'm gonna add more lines in between so I can give it dimension. And hopefully that makes sense, because I feel like if I would have just left it like that, it would have looked plain and, you know, actually for real like ugly little phone. But I try to add lines in there so I can give it some dimension, and you guys are gonna see me do that. I also wanted to say that whenever I do any gel polish drawings, I like to cure after each step, just because if I make a mistake, I can easily erase it without erasing everything. If that makes any sense, I highly recommend for you to do that. So like cure after each step, so that if you like make a mistake, you don't have to erase everything. So here I am drawing hearts on this nail, and I went ahead and did the whole nail black. Again, look at the pigment of this black. Like it's just one layer. I didn't do 2 layers, I did 1 layer, and this is 1 layer of black. Like it's literally pigmented where I cannot see the gel color under that, or not the gel color, the acrylic color under that. And that's all I did. So then I'm gonna go ahead and cure. And then I like to clean the sides because I don't like when my the gel color goes under the nail. I don't know, I just don't like that. So I went ahead and cleaned that up. And here I did the basically base of the Scarface. I think I'm saying Scarface because I just finished watching Scarface. But I'm doing, okay, is it Ghostface or is it Scream? Or like the movie is Scream and then his name is Ghostface. I don't know. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So this is the base of like his little hood, because you know how it's black. So I went ahead and did that, and I just used a brush of the gel. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cure this too. And this doesn't have to be perfect. Like it literally does not have to be perfect. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna draw his face. So the way that I drew it, I actually got this idea of a girl on TikTok, and after I tried this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so easy, let me try it. So you can kind of see me outline a ice cream cone. So it's gonna be like the cone right here, and then you're literally gonna see me draw 3 circles, and you're gonna see that right now. Okay, so once I've drawn the little ice cream cone, I know you see the ice cream cone. So I'm going to go ahead and basically connect the lines. And you're going to see me do that. It's basically self-explanatory as I draw it. And you can see like I'm connecting the lines. I'm filling that in with white. And again, my white is pigmented, sis. Like my white is pigmented and not too much where like the gel can be messy. But it's like barely just perfect. You know what I mean? But okay. So if you tried my gel polishes, sis, you know how pigmented my gel polishes are. Like, stop playing with me. Okay, but yeah, so going back to me drawing. Okay, so see how I'm like connecting the lines. So that's all you're gonna do, connect the lines. And I promise you, this will help you so much, especially after you draw that ice cream cone. It's gonna help you so much. I just basically, for the mouth, you see how oh my gosh, I keep saying Scarface. So do you see how Ghostface has like that, his mouth like really open and like, you know, long? So that's why I did the bottom part a little longer. And I'm just connecting every line like I said. So after that, okay, so once I did his little face, I know it looks crazy, but trust the processes. Trust the process. Okay, so first things first is I'm drawing his mouth. And what I did first is basically the tiniest little T. And then I did connect the lines again and kind of made it into like a little oval. And then the top, I'm going to go ahead and make like a tiny little half circle. So I don't want the top of his mouth to be straight. You can leave it straight, but me, I'm gonna add it a little bit more, like a little circle at the top, half circle. And that's gonna give it, you know, make it look a little bit more like Scream, Ghostface, whoever you want to call him. And then after that, I did the tiniest little nose, and it's literally just 1 2, like 1 2, 1 little stroke and 2 little strokes. So 1 2 little strokes. From there, I drew his eyes. So his eyes were a little bit complicated, especially because it's like a little huevito, like not a huevito, but like a bean, a little frijol. So when you do the frijol, basically how I did it was curve the little line and then made like 2 circles and then kind of like, okay, so here, look. Okay, so I went ahead and did a line and I curved it a little bit. And then I went ahead and just did like 1 circle and then 2 circle, but I kind of left like a tiny little space in between. So just think about it, a frijol, bitch. Just think about it, a frijol, a bean, a pinto bean, literally. So yeah, I promise you that's what you're gonna like think about now. His eyes, you're gonna be like, oh my god, you're not even gonna be scared of him anymore. You're gonna be like, oh my god, look, it's frijol eyes. Okay, so after I drew that, what did I do? Let me see. Okay, so what I did next was basically gave him some cheeks. So if you look at his picture, he has cheeks, and what I did was like basically connected the black parts to the white. So I made just little lines to give him some cheeks, and then I went ahead and like, you know, perfect his little face. And if you add the little cheeks, I feel like that makes it look like more like, you know, Scarface. Oh girl, if I say Scarface one more time, I swear I'm gonna end this tutorial. I don't know why I keep saying Scarface. But okay, so you're gonna basically add little lines to give them some cheek structure, and this right here is gonna help it look more like Ghostface. So then here I am doing more sparkles again. So I did one on the top, the same way how I did it, the little dot, and then I made little lines from that little dot, and then I added on the opposite side. So do you see how on the top black sparkle I did it like on the top, it's my top left, but the second oh my gosh, I can't talk, the second sparkle I did on the opposite side on the bottom. And then yeah, so same way again, the little dot, the lines, and then the dot again. Then I went ahead and added some little dots just to give it a little bit more like a little bit more cuter, a little bit more details. Okay, so this here I mixed top coat with white, and it gave me like this like see-through color white, and I just added this so it can give him like a little bit more detail. So some of his pictures like have like white, like because of his little ghost, or not his ghost, of his little hoodie. So I went ahead and added just some white lines so it can get a little bit more detail, a little bit more dimension in there. So yeah, that's all I did, mix the white and the top coat, and gave him some little lines around his hoodie, around his chest, wherever that place is at. Just add it so you can get a little bit more details on his face. So now I went ahead and moved on to my ring finger. So my ring finger has 3 little hearts, and the way that I draw my hearts is literally so easy. Try this method if you haven't tried this method. Girl, don't sleep on this method, because this method would help you so much. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this method before on TikTok. I actually don't know who I got this method off, but it's super easy. So the way that I do it is using my dotting tool. I made 2 little dots and kind of separated from each other, because that's going to be like the top of my heart. And then from there I went ahead and did lines to connect to the dots, and then it's going to be like a triangle at the bottom, and then you're just going to go ahead and connect all the lines, and I promise you this will help you so much. So again, I did the 2 little circles, and then I went ahead and did like a triangle to connect those lines, and then just went ahead and used my fine brush again to connect all the lines, and you know, fill in the little spots. So you can see you're here again, and you're gonna see me do that 3 times. Well, total of 3 times, then I did it 2 more times. So hopefully this method helps you, and try it. I promise it's gonna help you so much. And then after that I went ahead and just outlined the little hearts to give it more dimension with a hot pink that again I got from LA Addict. I forgot what the name was called, but yeah, I can't find them anymore. Like I said, hopefully they're still in the business, but I can't find them anymore. The reason why I do try the gels is because I don't have these gel colors in my gel polishes. But other than that, since all I use is my gel polishes. If you haven't tried them, try them for my relaunch. I don't have a relaunch date yet, but I promise it's coming. It's coming. So now that I'm done with drawing on my thumb, my middle, and my ring finger, I went ahead and added top coat. So the reason why I added top coat was because I'm already done with these. For my actually ring finger, I added matte coat. Oh my gosh, I got a burp. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, so moving on. So yeah, for the reason why I added top coat and matte coat was because I'm already done with these. And so the other two nails, which is my pointer finger and my middle, oh my gosh, not my middle, my pointer finger and my pinky, is because I'm gonna add top coat first, because I'm gonna be doing like the little 3D design using acrylic and gel polish. So I want the bottom of the base to be shiny, so that's the reason why I added top coat first. So if you're going to be doing like a 3D design using your gel polish and acrylic, I highly recommend for you to add your top coat already. That way you already have it all cured. So I went ahead and did that. Once I did that, I'm going to go ahead and start drying on my ring and my pinky. Okay, so do you see how my pointer finger is shiny at the bottom? It's because I added top coat. And here I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing my little web as a heart. So first thing I did was draw my heart. Once I did that, I went ahead and did the lines for my web. And the way that you do your web, you kind of have to see how you draw your lines, because if you don't do the lines like kind of the same, it's gonna look all weird. So the first time that I did it, like, I didn't really do the lines next to each other. I did them like one up, one down, and the web was looking a little funky. So when you draw the web, make sure it's like next to each other. You're gonna see me do the lines in a second. So when you do the lines, you're gonna go ahead and make sure it's like a smiley line, kind of like a smile, and then you're gonna connect that all around the line. So again, you're gonna see me do that in a second. And before you draw your little web, you're gonna outline the web. So these are like the main lines that are really, really important, because if you don't do like a line in a certain spot, the web is gonna look all weird. So make sure you outline the lines first, and then go ahead and start doing the little smile lines so you can get that web to be as straight as possible, if that makes any sense. Hopefully this makes sense. If me talking makes it be more like confusing, then just, you know, mute my voice and look at me do the web. I promise you it's so much easy if you pay attention of how I do my web. And see how the lines are like really, really straight? Yeah, bitch, you want to make sure that your lines are straight. And I went ahead and added another line, because I feel like if I wouldn't had added the line, the web would have been too big and it would have looked a little weird. So I did add little lines in between. Okay, so here I am drawing the little web. So you see like a little smiley, look, little smiley, another smiley. I'm gonna go ahead and do that about 4 times, I believe. And then when I do that on the other side, I'm gonna connect that line. So you're gonna see me connect that line in a second. See right there, connect the line, and connect the line. So 3 times or 4 times, and then you're gonna repeat that process until you're done with the top part. And keep in mind that this gel I did not cure, because again, we're gonna add the clear acrylic and then we're gonna cure. So we're not on the step yet, but I just wanted to remind you not to cure the gel polish just yet. So when you get at the bottom of the lines, those lines, you're basically gonna do a sad little line, so like a sad smiley face. So you're gonna do like a smiley line upside down, and so you're gonna again connect all of the lines together, and it's gonna make your little web. Mine is not like 100% like accurate or like neat, but honestly, like it was like a 9 p.m. and I was like, come on Jeanette, let's finish this set. I'm trying to eat some cereal. If you don't know, I do eat cereal like every night, so it can help me go to the number 2 in the morning. So bitch, yes, I eat cereal to help me poo in the morning. But okay. So now here I am dropping the clear acrylic. So see how I'm using my cuticle pusher to just scoop out the acrylic and let it drop onto the entire gel design. And this is when after I'm done with this is when I'm gonna cure everything, and then I'm just gonna dust off the excess once it's cured. And look at the design, sis. Look at the design. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Okay, so for my pinky, I did do a web, but I was struggling with the web. I don't know why, if it's because it's my pinky and it like when I draw my pinky it's a little harder, but I did the same method. I drew the little web and I did it like coming from the cuticle area all the way down. And I don't know if it's just that the lines were too long, I don't know, but I was struggling with the pinky. But all I did was add the little web, same method again, and just added the little spider. So 2 little dots and then 4 little lines coming from the spider, so it can give you the spider effect. And again, this finger I was struggling with, like it's cute, but it's not cute. Like you could do better than me. So yeah, that's all I did with my pinky, and that's all of the nails. Oh my gosh, you guys, drawing the little spider legs was so hard to me. You guys are gonna see me struggle. Like I erased it and then redid it, and this is why I'm telling you guys to cure after each little design that you do, because you don't have to, so you don't start all over. So I did the little 2 lines, and then when I was drawing the legs of the spider, sis, I was struggling so much. Like the little spiders were so hard to do for me because they had to be so tiny. But we did it. We didn't give up. We kept trying and trying till I finally did it. But yeah, you guys, that completes this video. I'm gonna let you guys finish the video without me talking. So again, thank you guys so much for all your support. Yes, if you've been watching me since day 1, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like I can't believe my YouTube channel still grows, and I haven't even posted in so long. Like thank you guys so much for all your comment, for all your support, for supporting Brat Lab, for supporting me in my classes. Thank you guys so much, and I can't wait for me to be posting consistent on everywhere. Okay, everywhere. And look at the nails. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.